Hey you guys, it's me with an I. Welcome to this video. Okay, so today I want to talk about like dirty minds. You know, I know the title sounds a bit weird, but hear me out. I feel like in today's society, you know, you're dirty. It's my friend. I feel like in today's society, there's okay, hold on. I have to figure out how I'm going to explain this. Sometimes it's hard to explain my thoughts and ideas. Okay, I feel like in today's society that, you know, the things that we see on media, well, we all know that whatever we see on media affects us, whether we accept it or not. You know, it affects us subconsciously. And I think it's come a bit too far. You know, it's come... She's being weird. Okay, it's come to the point where when you see something that the media, okay, for example, me and my other friend, Oni, I call her Oni, me and my friend, we were walking down the street. This happened twice actually. We were walking down the street. Now we're really close, so we were hand in hand, you know, just holding hands, swinging, you know, we've been friends since what? We've been friends since high school, so it's a really long time. So we were holding hands, you know, just walking down the street, going to, well, the first occasion we were at a university, the second we were going to a store. And, you know, we got these weird looks, you know. We got these weird looks and, you know, why are they looking at us like that? You know, what's wrong? Did we do something? Is there something on our faces or anything? And then, and after a while, you know, we noticed that, oh, you know, maybe they think we're lesbian or something, you know. So I know it sounds weird, and I'm not putting down anyone that's gay or anyone that's lesbian, but I just wanted to bring out a point, our minds have been so corrupted by media and just by society itself that it's come to a point where two good girlfriends can't even hold their hands and walk down the street without having weird looks and people thinking that, oh, they're lesbian, you know, or something like that. You know, has it really come to that point, you know? And then I kind of examined myself also, you know. I examined myself. I feel like sometimes I can see myself doing that sometimes, not intentionally, of course. I feel like sometimes we're quick to judge and we don't realize that sometimes, you know. Okay, she's staring at me if you want to say hi, come on. Okay. So I feel like we become very quick to judge situations or to judge what we see. So, you know, when I noticed that, I kind of caught myself and said, oh, you know, that's not very good. That's not what I want to do, you know. So I feel like we should take the time to be more open-minded and to be more accepting and not jump to conclusions about, you know, people, about things, about just things around us. Just because two girls are holding hands does not mean they're lesbian. Just because two guys are holding hands does not mean they're gay. They might be brothers. They might be... Have you ever heard of bromance? Now, bromance is a beautiful thing. I love bromance, and I'm not even a guy. I think it's a beautiful thing. So, you know, it might just be that, you know? Just because someone has lots of piercings does not make them gothic or emo or something. Just because someone... I don't know, just all of these different examples I could give you guys, you know. Sometimes our eyes can deceive, and when our eyes deceive us, you know, sometimes our eyes can deceive us, okay? And then we have this preconception in our minds, not only because of ourselves, but also because of what we see in the media. You know, if you're someone that watches a lot of shows, or that watches what's happening on the news, for a general example, if you see a dark male, probably a built male walking down the street, and it's probably late at night, you would probably be scared that he's a robber or something, that he's probably gonna steal your money, probably might take advantage of you, and you know, that's probably the first thing that will come up to your mind. And I'm not saying that it happens for everybody, but you know, that's one of the I feel like one of the main things that is depicted in the media. So it makes people afraid, it makes people scared, you know? And then another might argue, oh, you know, it's just for precaution, you never know, you know, what if it actually happens? You know, maybe walking to the other side of the street is actually the safest thing to do. You know, no, there's so many factors and so many arguments that can go into this situation and many other situations. But my point being that, you know, we have become really quick to judge other human beings, their nature, their behaviors. Excuse me, whoa, their behaviors, and just pretty much everything by appearance. And I just want to say that, you know, many times things aren't always the way they appear to be. So if you have to do a double take, or if you have to ask a question like, my tongue is blue. I was eating a Jolly Rancher, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought that was cool. Anyway, so like if you have to ask a question to get an answer, you know, instead of just assuming, okay, don't assume, or don't come to a conclusion without finding out the facts, you know, instead of coming to instead of assuming, why don't you just ask the question, you know, oh, you know, are you guys friends? Maybe that's why you're holding hands. And sometimes it's weird, yeah, because you just don't walk up to random people on the street that are holding hands. Like, are you guys, you know, together? Are you, you know, friends? Are you, what are you? Anyway, but you know, it doesn't always happen like that. But in other situations, I feel like if you really want to know, just ask instead of giving people weird looks or making yourself uncomfortable or making them feel uncomfortable, because I was very uncomfortable, you know, that we were getting looks like that. We were totally uncomfortable, but we, after a while, you know, we kind of just didn't care. You know, it's like, you guys don't know the situation. We do. We know that we're friends. She's like a sister to me, you know. I can give her piggyback rides. Heck, I don't care. She's like a sister to me. So like me holding her hand or like being arm in arm with her is really nothing. So I feel like I know the situation. If you don't assume anything. And they just walked in. Okay. Well, that's just my 2 cents or whatever. And some of you might agree, some of you might not. You know, it's okay. It's just my opinion. You don't have to butcher anything or whatever, but it's just my opinion. And yeah. So that's all. We went to the store. And it was really cool. And now we're just gonna watch some music stuff on YouTube. So have a good night, you guys. Thanks for watching.